Hi, you guys. I'm back. I'm back live. Before we get the live started, I want everyone that comes in here, I want y'all to like the live. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribing. I am outside and I am by a air thing. I forgot what this is called, like the AC thing. I'm not really sure. I forgot. But if it's too loud, please let me know that it's too loud where y'all can't hear me. But yes, I'm gonna wait till like the 2 minute mark. I'm gonna let some people come in. I got my coffee. Look, it's black, you guys. I got my coffee, no sugar, and we're looking cute, honey, on this nice Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yes, nice Sunday. I'm gonna show y'all my outfit in a minute since people come in, probably like the 2 minute mark, and then we're gonna get started on today's topic. Y'all, I'm really getting used to the coffee being this non-sugary. I don't know if I've just been getting used to the taste. I'm just like, well, hey, anything that's going to help, honey. It's such a nice day, honey. I was playing a game and stuff like that, and doing the content for you guys. Make sure y'all go on there and look at all my content, honey. I've been posting, honey. They be like, post every time you get on the app. I be posting, honey. I got a lot of drafts. All right, we at the 2 minute mark. How is everyone doing? This is Lauren Maddox series, honey, in the building, honey. You already know what it is. You already know it's baddest, honey. The baddest come in the room, honey. You already know how they can't stop breathing. They can't stop breathing, honey. But I am having such a good day. I know it's a lot of haters that don't want to hear that, honey. Oh, she's having a good day. We was doing everything we could. We was doing everything we could to stop her from having a good day. But guess what? The people that they can't realize, you can't stop something that you ain't never started. You can never stop something you ain't never started, honey. At least not over here. I don't know what's going on over there, honey. Maybe you can, but not over here. But anyway, I'm on this chair, honey. Let me show y'all my outfit. Hold on. Got a lot going on right here. Hold on. Because I know y'all gonna ask. Y'all gonna ask to see my outfit. Even though it's gonna be down y'all timeline anyway. This is my outfit. A blue and white floral dress. It's so cute, you guys. I just love these dresses like this. They're so flowy, and I'm so tall. I'm 5'7", so I just love outfits like this. And then it's so hot in Alabama, you guys. So yes. But anyway, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing today? We got some things to talk about. I have not been on this live in a minute. It's probably like a week. Probably about a week. Hey, for the real only. What's up? You said just got done cooking. You just got done cooking. What you cooking? I had me a earlier, probably like, I don't know. I know it was a couple hours ago. I had this taco bowl that I made from yesterday. I didn't get to eat it yesterday, but I ate it today because I've already had like a fish salad yesterday. So I ate the bowl, cooked some, it was supposed to be a taco salad, but we didn't have enough lettuce. I guess he thought he didn't need that many. You said baked pork chops, yellow rice, string beans, and potatoes. I know that's right, honey. That sound good, but I already had some pork chops. The other day? I had some pork chops, and I had mixed it with the salad because I thought it was steak at first because how it looked, but I keep forgetting pork chop is steak's cousin from the other baby mama side. So I just mixed it up with some salad. Hey, it tastes like salad to me. I got my coffee, you guys, my black coffee. I got it straight black. And I see why people drink it like this. If y'all can't hear me, I'm right by this air generator thing, my bob, right next to me, honey. I'm outside, honey, getting some vitamin D. Some vitamin D, honey, because I got enough vitamin D last week, okay? So I got enough vitamin D, honey. I need some vitamin C now. Some vitamin C, hold up. But yes, we have some topics to talk about. I've been trying to talk about it on my Facebook Live. I have been going live on Facebook. I haven't been doing that many long lives on Facebook, but I've been trying to ease my way. My bad, you guys. I'll be doing like a little bit of probably like 30-minute lives. Y'all go check it out over there if y'all on Facebook. And follow me on my other platforms, you guys. But I've been trying to go live. I've been trying to go live, honey. They don't let me go live on TikTok, so I've been trying to do my little Facebook lives, honey. I know the people's over there, honey. I give them the content, honey, but they don't be seeing my face. They need to come over here. Y'all need to tell them people over there, honey, to come over here on Facebook or come over here on YouTube. Sorry, God. You say you follow on Instagram? You do? Have y'all been seeing my skits? Have y'all been seeing my skits? I've been doing my skits by myself, honey. You know, I be doing the one. I be doing a little one too. I said, why don't they just do my skits myself? Cause y'all been liking them skits. And I said, okay, well shoot, y'all like the skits from me, then shoot, I'll do them. Who says you need people to do some skits? So I went on and did it. You said I commented a couple times. I gotta look at my comments on there. They like on Instagram, they show you in your notifications. So I barely really see it because I be on all the apps. So I'm really gonna have to check out. But I'm pretty sure you did. Hopefully everyone is still subscribed, honey. I'm not sure what they've been doing, honey. I've been hearing people, other channels been saying that some people don't be, well, the people be following you, but sometimes YouTube take off people on there or not notify them or something like that. I don't know, or you know, unsubscribing people. Hopefully not, honey. So make sure y'all check it out, honey. If y'all not subscribe, y'all find out y'all not subscribed, y'all not getting my content, because I be posting, okay? Y'all missing out on these posts, honey, because Facebook and Facebook be doing it too, but YouTube be doing it really the most to me. I guess because I got a lot of followers. I don't know, or y'all just acting funny on my page. I don't know, but oh, this coffee's so good. If y'all see that y'all don't have the notifications on, I think it's supposed to be all, where the little bell is. It's supposed to say all or something like that. Make sure y'all put on all, cause I be posting this content, honey. It be some days I just be like, oh Lord, where you taking this, honey? But look, I'm just gonna have faith, honey, and just keep doing these posts, honey. I just tell a lot of people, don't be discouraged by the views. I've had multiple pages, and I wish I haven't given up. If I had the same motivation then, you know, with people, you know, saying like, oh, you know, have people be like, oh, you know, down the timeline, be like, oh, post every time you get on the app. And I just feel like now, I feel like more people are just pushing you. I know they do it for their gain, but you know, once you see that down your timeline, like someone telling you, okay, do this, and you know, they telling you their story and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh man, you see where they was at, and then now they done posted all these content, honey. They posted some good content, honey, and they didn't stop. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just tired of keep making all these pages. I'm tired of making all these pages. So I'm just gonna keep on going with this content, honey. And whatever they be doing on these pages, honey, they be doing a lot on my channel, honey. And you know, mess with my views and stuff like that. But I'm not finna let nobody pump me. Okay? Just letting that be known, honey. I ain't letting nobody pump me off no page, honey. So all the other underhanded stuff that I gotta go through behind the scenes when people mess with my stuff, they'll flag my stuff. And sometimes I'll just be like, wait a minute, this stuff ain't got nothing to do with what they said, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it comes with the territory. I always tell people pretty privilege always comes with a disadvantage, because people will see you down a timeline. People don't even know you. They won't even know you. And sometimes they do. Some people are getting paid on my behalf. For me knowing. I already know how stuff going on my end, you know, behind the scenes and stuff like that. I already know it's people, you know, hiring people to, you know, do certain things, report my page all day because they feel like, oh, okay, this is what's gonna, you know, mess up her stuff. But one thing you have to understand is, once God protects certain people, honey, you can do so much, but that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help, especially me, honey. One thing about me, I've been through a lot. And if you think I'm gonna just stop because one little thing happened, and then you think I'm just gonna back down, okay, well, let me just forget my page. Oh no, I fought too hard to be where I'm at. Fought too hard, honey, and I'm still got a long way to go. I'm not nobody perfect. But what I'm not gonna do is let no one pump me. You'll never pump me. No one on this app, nobody on this app, whoever behind it or whatever's going on, honey, just know Lauren Maddox series, honey, is gonna be on this page, honey. So look, I done calmed down a lot, honey, but just know, if it were back then, baby, we would have had to call Madam. We would have had to call Madam or somebody. Look. We would look, where y'all at? Y'all think y'all seen BMF, okay? But I have calmed down a lot, and we have to do some things some other ways, honey. Sometimes you just gotta let God do it, honey. And so I just have to give it to God, okay? Because if you can't control something, if you really just can't control it, what can you really do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm a lady. I think about that a lot. And I just be like, I can't fight my own battles all the time. And I just be like, oh, just give it up. I'm just going to give it up, honey, because I just can't let nothing take my energy that much. You taking my energy, and it's just like, no, honey, I can be doing something else, honey. I'm trying to get this fat off me, honey. I can be going for a walk, honey, okay? Go touch some grass. That's why I'm outside now. But yes, you guys, enough of that, honey. Enough of that, honey. It's a lot of other people that's going through the same thing. So I just, you know, I just pray for justice on, you know, certain creators that, you know, have a lot to say, honey. You know, they don't be wanting to hear it from some people. You know what I'm saying? They don't be wanting to hear it, okay? Especially if you look, you know, a little chocolate. You know, especially if you're a woman, honey, you're talking about this stuff, honey. Who is you? You know? So it's like, you know, you just got to keep forward, honey. One day it's going to be a change, honey. I'm pretty sure back in the day, honey, when they was slaves and stuff like that, honey, they had to keep going. Okay, I'm pretty sure Harriet Tubman was just like, okay, you know, I'm tired of having these cornrows, honey. Something going to have to change. Okay? I'm tired of having these cornrows, honey. They whipping me down my back. Okay? I know I can cook a mean hog mog, but we're not gonna keep doing that. So it had to been a change somewhere. So I'm just gonna keep persevering, you know, keep posting on my channels. Make sure y'all just keep on following your girl. Hey, and if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But it's cool. I really just love I just really like the platform. It's just something I always wanted to do, even when I was young. I remember posting my little videos, even like around the Vine days. But I did like with my little, my half brother back in the day. I'm not sure if that video probably floating around somewhere. I know it's probably floating around somewhere. I probably look at a hot mess and young. But I feel like this is definitely something I want to do. And sometimes you just got to step out on faith, and it's not going to be the norm. My path, is different from a lot of people. It's easy to just say, oh, go get your nursing degree, go get your teaching degree, go do that, and go do the regular stuff, and stuff like that. But me, I just don't feel like I'm meant to be somebody just regular. You know what I'm saying? Regular? No. And that's why I don't be hearing when men be talking about some, oh, you're average, you shouldn't be doing that, to try to downplay me or whatever. I just don't listen to stuff like that, because first of all, you're a man. Why you not going to go build a house? Where's your tools at? You worrying about what I got on my head, honey. Where's your toolbox? You know what I'm saying? I really don't really pay attention to too many men. You know what I'm saying? Unless you, a little, fruity, then I'll listen to you, because maybe you got a little advice for me for my hair, a little advice for me for my clothes. But other than that, a regular man that you call yourself straight, honey, you're amongst the public and you're saying that you're straight, baby, go fix a car. Go fix a car. Go fix a car. I won't be able to talk to you, honey. You call me bougie all you want to, but I have no words for you, okay? You bark like you want it, okay? Bark like you want it. But anyway, I've been doing a mixture of a lot of things. I've been talking about this self-love, honey. I've been looking all down my feed, and it's this guy. His name is D'Angelo or something like that. I think he's a really nice, handsome young man. I think he's around my age. I think he's probably like 26, 27. He got a nice girlfriend, and he works out. I think he's in the army or something like that. I follow him. And he was talking about the girls are out of hand. The girls are out of hand. This is a black man we're talking about, okay? Let's get it together. Black man now, okay? Black king, okay? He said that the girls are getting a little out of hand, and we got to do some things for us not to get out of hand. And what he was trying to say, we can't really say, the girls are too sensitive on this app. The girls are too sensitive on this app, okay? Too sensitive, okay? The women, y'all a little too emotional, okay? And I be getting a little emotional too. But me, I just prefer a man to tell me I'm getting a little too out of hand, okay? We can't say the F word, on here, even though y'all need it. Even though y'all need it. You need someone to tell you the F word, the AF, AT. But we got to say out of hand. So, you girls are getting a little too out of hand. Now, I noticed that the girls say, and meaning the girls, everybody, basically everybody, but just a group of people, y'all really be doing a little too much. I see it in the black women. I've also seen another black man say it. He said, I forgot his name, but I seen him down my TikTok feed. Excuse me. He was all like, he went to a gathering or something like that. He be going to like different gatherings and stuff like that. And he see black people, I think he said either black people or black women. He's saying that the girls be having their stomachs out, rolls. I'm talking about rolls on top of rolls, stomachs out. Y'all have y'all crop tops on with the rolls. Y'all said y'all forgot about y'all bodies. Basically just, you don't care what you're looking like. You looking a hot mess. Y'all be looking a hot mess. And I told you ladies this was going to happen. I told you this was going to happen. But y'all hating the rating. Y'all doing a little too much hating rating. Y'all don't want to like the channel. Y'all don't want to see a black woman say it. Y'all don't want to see a black woman, but you're going to have to see it now. You're going to have to see it. You're going to have to see it because you look a mess. These men are tired. I'm tired. You should be tired. You should be tired of just overeating. You're a woman. You're overeating. I had to stop myself because sometimes that weight really do creep up on you. When I was in a relationship, me in the relationship, before the relationship, I think I was 150 something, honey. 150 something, or maybe a little under that. Okay, I was small, okay, but still had the butt. Still had the butt, okay? Still gonna have this butt. I don't know where this butt just came out of nowhere in 5th grade, okay? Look. Oh, you said, hi, love. Hello. You said, have you been to the pool today? No, have not, because it's closed. They close on Sundays. They said they need a break for the pool. That's what it said on the little paper thing. It was like even the pool need a break. I know that's right, honey, because they be doing everything at the pool, honey. Parties and all type of stuff. I said, wait a minute, they didn't do all this last year. Well, they did it last year, but it was like, I don't know, it wasn't too many grown parties. I think it was it just was like a lot of kid parties. But this year, baby, they said, fuck that. They said, we gonna have a little kid. They just said, we gonna have a grown-up party. A grown-up party with the kids. And I said, I'm all for it. You know, I love the ratchetness. So I was out there, you know, I wasn't even invited. I really just was going there. But no, to answer your question, no, I have not. It's closed. This coffee got me yapping. I know. I was ready to yap, honey. I got another live to do too. My Facebook. Make sure y'all go on my Facebook too. I'm gonna go in there for a little bit. But yes, you guys. Anyway, that's what I was saying. The girls are doing a little too much, and when I say the girls, we're talking about the black girls, okay? Now, I'm not sure if y'all been under a rock or not. I'm not really sure if y'all been under the refrigerator or not. Maybe y'all have, but there is a 12-foot, big, out of hand black woman that's 12 feet in the air, in the freaking air, in New York, with her hand on her hip, honey, and attitude on 10, okay? Attitude on 10. Now, the girls ask me, how do you feel about that? You know, they talk about it in the public, you know what I'm saying? And me, at first I was upset. At first I was upset about it. Then I said, you know what? Let me go to the store. I go to the store. Alabama, honey. We in Alabama, honey. We in the South, okay? I look around at the black woman. Baby, ain't nobody should be mad. Nobody. You did it to yourself. Every time someone tell y'all need to eat healthy, what y'all say? Oh, that's white people stuff. Oh, you want to be thin like a white woman? Oh, you trying to be a white woman now. But you can't even breathe when you go past one step. And that's going to change you into another race. Please just be for real. Y'all making every excuse but to just stop eating, okay? Just stop it, okay? Even me. I had to look at myself, because then I'm looking like, okay, I'm thinking I'm still 150 because the body dysmorphia that came up on me, honey. I'm thinking I'm still fine with the weight. That weight creeped on me like ice cream in somebody out of hand mouth. It crept on me fast, honey. And baby, once you get a certain age, getting close to that 30, or you probably in your 40s or 50s, that stuff is hard to get off, okay? So if you don't want the extra problems and stuff like that, if you listening, honey, because y'all know y'all be outside the club, honey, be listening, honey, make sure you like the live. You know you getting a little too out of hand, you need to go ahead and take that up right now, honey. That's what I've been doing, honey. Look, you see why I'm drinking this coffee, honey? Yeah. Oh, and another thing, whoever been throwing that beauty magic, honey, you've been doing good, honey. You've been doing great, because the stuff's still going in the right place, honey. And we ain't worrying about nothing you throwing, honey. It already been returned back to the national programming. Anyway, you said I really love to see you on your swimming stuff, baby. I know I got some more videos that I gotta post from that day. Really got a lot of swimming content for real. Cause I don't really be going like that like I used to. But I need to start going back, honey. That's some good exercise right there too. And that's some exercise that don't even feel like exercise. You just out there. So if you just don't feel like going to the gym, I don't really like going to the gym. It's a couple reasons why I don't like going to the gym. But I just don't want to feel like I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? Just ease into it. Because I know it's a lot of, moms and stuff like that out there. Y'all really can't, I can't really speak on that for the kids, aspects. So I understand it's a lot of moms and stuff like that. But please don't let that be a crutch, okay? I've seen on my timeline, I've seen women, even in real life, make sure that even though they have kids, black women now, even though they have kids, they still manage to get some type of work in, even if they gotta take the kids with them, honey, even if they gotta work out with the kids, okay? So chase them around the house or something. I don't know. Y'all be making excuses, honey. And then when someone else come in with their body, honey, they've been working to the 9, honey, for their body. Now you want to look at them up and down. Now you want to go bring your witchcraft, your little magic and stuff like that to slow them down. No, baby, don't do that. You need to make sure that you get your body together for yourself, okay? Don't be trying to do it for no man, okay? And that's another thing. I'm not going to sit up here and say that losing weight is for male validation. No. Now, all I said when I brought up the men, I'm saying the men see it. All I'm saying is the men see it, okay? Sometimes we do have people that do it for men, okay? We do, okay? And that is nothing wrong with that. That's your life, okay? Everyone's going to live their own life. Everyone needs to just live their own life, okay? But all I'm going to say is don't let yourself get out of hand as a woman. And don't send these bees here, because one thing about it, honey, I'm going to do is just slap them. Don't send them bees because you see me talking about you getting out of hand. Just because I'm talking about getting out of hand don't mean send a wasp my way. I'm finna get this wasp. Look, if it get by me, I am. Oh, hell no. I don't do wasps. But anyway, you guys, just don't get out of hand. Please don't get out of hand, honey. And don't be getting mad at nobody else when they working out too, okay? Y'all see the girls working out. You see the girls trying to eat, right? You see the girls don't want to go out to eat. Because y'all know all y'all want to do is eat. Okay? How about you pick up a hobby? Y'all love trying to talk about me and stuff like this. It's not a job. This is not no job. Baby, it's a job, okay? It's a job, okay? Doing all this content and just finding, new stuff to talk about and, different, editing and stuff like that. That takes time, okay? You just can't go punch in at Piggly Wiggly to do this, okay? I know you would love to just think that you're so above me because you work at Piggly Wiggly. But it's never going to be that. We're not in no competition, okay? I'm in my lane. This is what I want to do. This is what I like to do. I'm going to do it. Okay, and if you don't like it, you can get the hell on. Greetings. Hello, positive gal. You said your energy is priceless. Thank you, honey. Priceless. Period, honey. And as long as you have your energy priceless, honey, ain't nobody can sit up there and try to manipulate you and your energy and stuff like that, honey. Make sure that you keep it private. Hello everyone. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Make sure y'all come in, like the live, honey. I'm over here yapping, honey. We're talking about a little bit of everything, really, for real. The coffee start coming in, honey. We just out here yapping, honey. But it's something for you to listen to. It's really something for you to listen to. I know I'm a young girl and I'm a young cat, but I'm an old head in my brain, okay? So even in pre-K, honey, I was talking about everything else, honey, the sun, honey, them kids, maybe you don't need to give her no more chocolate after a certain time. No, baby, they don't need to give you that drink after you get off work, honey, because we already know what you was finna do after you got off work, honey. You was finna go to all the strip clubs, honey, and the day bars, honey, because you just was tired of them kids. Yeah, we already knew what y'all was doing back in the day, honey. We just couldn't talk about it. We already know how you got that baby in there. Well, at least I did. You said tapping in from Tampa, Florida. Good evening, love. Hugs and kisses all over. Thank you, honey. Good evening, honey. It's 6 o'clock over here, 6 p.m. And it's still sunny. I just love it. I love it. Love the South. Love the South. They can't make me hate the South. But this heat, I don't know, honey. Look, trying to stay cute in this heat, honey. It's not for the weak. Let me see. You said what's in my cup? Oh, you must just got in here. It's some coffee. I had hold on, you guys. It's some coffee, some black silk coffee. If you can still see it. I'm trying to sip on it, honey, because this cup, I think this is my second cup, but this is my larger cup. I had a smaller cup earlier, so it don't got no sugar in it. Thank God. Because I don't know. I don't know. The sugar made me sleepy for some reason. I don't know. When I be drinking the coffee, like, I'm thinking coffee supposed to be having you like this. You supposed to be like, hey, hey, hen, 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 hen. And then, next thing you know, the sugar take over your body, and then you falling out. You about to fall out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I see some neighbors across the street. And they look like they need this advice too. You said like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, you guys. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, I'm coming with the daily content. I've been trying to do this lot of stuff, y'all, but I just be doing a lot of stuff. Y'all be trying to keep busy, honey. You know, I be having to have a hobby because, you know, I don't want to be that girl that be bored eating. So I said, let me just do a hobby, okay? Let me just get even more into this, okay? Because this is something really I like to do. I mean, this is a job, but I don't really call it a job because it's really something I really like to do. So, I don't know. But it's still a job, though, okay? Okay? Still a job. But yes. Yes, you girls need to love yourselves. You girls need to love yourselves a little more. And I'm not talking about some, oh, you know, I'm out of hand, and you know, they need to just take me how I am. No, we're not talking about that, honey. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you still feel some type of way where you're saying you love yourself, but you didn't even do nothing to your hair. You didn't even, you know, eat a salad. You didn't even try to do nothing healthy with your life. You see what I'm saying? So how could you really love yourself? Loving yourself goes way more than just showing up with a wig. Okay? I'm sorry. You know, this is coming from me. Okay? I know you see me with the wigs. I know you see me with the outfits and stuff. You know, I come for the 9. But it's a different thing, okay? Because you got to have that mindset to even put on that, all that stuff, okay? It takes a long time. These men be thinking we have to be ready like that. No, baby, it takes a minute. It takes a minute. You know what I'm saying? It actually takes a couple of days to get dressed. So I feel like if you really love yourself, it goes way beyond that. First is the looks, though. It is. And then it's the inside of your body. You need to be taking care of the inside of your body. Because you can say, oh yeah, I'm 300 pounds. I love myself. If it ain't too, you can't be too something to do something. You gotta be too something to do something. No, baby, no, the heck you don't, honey. Because if you're doing something, all you doing is just pleasuring somebody, that's the only thing that's gonna keep, it's the only thing for you. That's the only thing that's just gonna help you out. So you wanna be big because you still get numbers. We just don't care about our health at all, do we? Yeah, but you said you love yourself, though. Y'all said y'all love yourself. I don't know. I don't think you love yourself because, honestly, I love myself because I've been through a lot of stuff. And I have been in that stage where I didn't feel like putting on my clothes. I didn't feel like putting on no hair, fix my hair, do nothing to my my body, just feeding my body any type of stuff, eating Dorito, eating out, just eating just because I'm bored, eating because Barack Obama was elected, just eating, okay? Eating, okay? For no reason, not even hungry. Stomach ain't growled once. It ain't never growled. Okay, the only thing it did was hurt, okay, because all that weight you putting on, and then it's getting hot, you guys. It's getting hot. You're walking, one walk from you guys, it's over with. It's a whole tsunami full of sweat. Okay, I know because I'm sweating now, honey. I'm not the smallest, but I'm very much the smallest of what I used to be. Okay, I used to wear a size 18, honey. And high school, and I was on a dance team. Okay, so just imagine me in high school over there looking like a 25-year-old. Okay, because one thing about it, that weight does make you look older. At first, I had weight blindness. Like weight blindness is real. You guys, people be thinking weight blindness, you thinking you 150, whole time you 200 pounds. Or you could be 200 pounds, or you could be one no you can be 200 pounds. Well, you could be thinking that you 200 pounds and you really 150. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like really a weight blindness, body dysmorphia and stuff like that. Just don't let yourself get that way. You can't even let yourself get that way, honey, because it's so crazy, you guys. And then your life is different. A lot of people say, it's one thing to be pretty, but then it's another thing to be, in shape. You know what I'm saying? You got your stuff together. You even more closer to God because you don't have all that food clogged in. It's a spiritual thing. It's still a spiritual thing. And a lot of people don't like to think of it like that, but it is. Gluttony is real, and it's a lot of sins in the world. But shoot, would you want to just be big, just eating everything, honey, not even control of your own mouth? You're not even in control of your own body at that point. You know what I'm saying? At that point, someone else is in control. A demon. It's an eating demon on you. And I realized that it was a spirit that had me eating, but that spirit I feel like was coming from, I feel like, the alcohol, drinking so much alcohol. And I love me a drink, okay? But once you just drinking and drinking and drinking your soul away, not even drinking because you celebrated, you know what I'm saying? Nice little promotion, honey. You just drinking because Tyrone finally left your house. He should have been left your house. But if you wasn't eating and drinking with him all the time, and going out to eat and spending your coins on him, you would have been left. You wouldn't even been big at all. So it's just like, you really just need to get on top of them things. And I'm learning that now. No, my mom did not tell me like, oh, she really stopped. She really just said, forget me, and was like, yeah, let's just feed you 3 times a day. Okay? Because she used to be, I said on my other live, I talked about how my mom, or my egg donor, that she an egg donor. She ain't even no egg donor because, honey, I don't even know if she my mom for real. Okay? But she's an egg donor. But my egg donor, she used to say that she wanted me to lose weight and stuff like that. And she, it's important to work out. So I always remembered that part. But once she started talking about you need to eat 3 times out the day, and you ain't eat yet, and putting extra stuff on my plate and just doing the most, then that's when I knew, oh wow, this lady's a hater. This lady's a hater, honey. Wait a fucking minute. I'm thinking you're supposed to be my guardian. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that really showed me like, hey, no one's gonna really tell you, look, you out of hand. You eating a little too many plates of spaghetti and rolls. That roll ain't even got nothing in there for you to eat. Even no nutrients in there for that bread. Nothing. It ain't even whole grain. And you just scarfing it down your throat for no reason. You're not even hungry. Okay? And I just really had to learn, like, okay, ain't nobody gonna tell me that. Ain't no one gonna tell me that. I'm gonna have to look at myself and be like, okay, do I want to keep having auntie arms at the age of 16? Or do I want to get out of here and go ahead and get on this treadmill and go walk outside, honey, go with my friends finally, and breathe some goddamn air and not the damn refrigerator, cooling the cool air in the refrigerator. You see what I'm saying? It's just a hot mess, honey. And a lot of people need to hear it because you don't hear this stuff when you're growing up, especially in a black home, honey. You're not going to hear it, okay? Everybody in there big. Everybody in there out of hand. Everybody, okay? everybody, okay? Especially if you in the South, honey. Y'all know y'all moms be cooking them cornbread, the flapjack, the collard greens with the hog mog in it, the macaroni cheese, honey. She might put some meat in there. She might she might put a little extra cheese, 5 cheeses in there. You know what I'm saying? So you just taking in all them calories, you just eating, and she gonna make sure that you get a plate or 5 plates to take home, honey, because you know they don't want it in their refrigerator. Nah, baby, they want you to eat it, okay? Because they already know, honey, they've been trying to get that weight off, honey, and some of them got diabetes, some of them got they toes missing. You see what I'm saying? And then you over here talking about some you want to eat kale, a smoothie at that. Oh no, baby, they ain't finna let you get away with that one. Hold up. And I really think it's a curse type thing too. Cause why is it the black women? I seen some out of hand. Caucasians now. I have seen other races, but we ain't talking about them. They ain't got no 12-foot black big out of hand statue in New York representing with their hand on the side of them doing all this. It might as well did this too, okay? Because that's all I saw when I looked at it. I said, wow. That's what I did. Because I was going to get mad about it. But I was like, you know what? They doing this because we allowing it. Y'all, every time someone tell y'all need to lose weight, y'all thinking somebody better than y'all. How you better than you want to just breathe? I want to breathe good. I'm tired of going on one step, honey. I'm tired of being thick and damn sweating, butt cheeks sweating. Every time I goddamn sit down when I'm tired. Where the flat ass is at? But no, for real. Shoot, I'm tired. Shoot, they need to be listening, honey. Why they trying to go back in the house? Probably finna go eat now. But yeah. It's just a lot, you guys. And I just feel like we just need to love ourselves a little more, honey. And I know, I might get called a mean girl. I've heard that, But after, stop being a people pleaser, I think eating, the way y'all do and getting so out of hand, I think that's a form of people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think, no, I really know that you being so out of hand the way you're doing it, it can really lead to other problems. Hello, you guys. Hello. You said beautiful. Thank you. But yes, I just wanted to come on here, you guys. I just want y'all to understand that it's a really big thing, loving yourself. Like, love yourself a little more than what you're doing, honey. Just throw out that mindset that y'all had when y'all saying y'all love yourselves, but y'all making sure that y'all eat all the Doritos, and y'all making sure that y'all, just eat all the big back snacks, honey. Y'all don't drink water. Y'all drink an extra sugary drink after that drink, honey. You don't even think about water, honey. Pee is yellow as the sun, okay? Not even the sun. It's probably even darker than the sun at that point, okay? And y'all doing a little too much. You're not loving yourself, honey. You're going outside looking like who did it and why, just so you can say, oh, I don't need all that. No, you do. You do. You do. You do. Okay? Because we're tired of seeing that little scoops of hair, honey. Now, I know I ain't got no scoops of hair under this wig, but goddamn, you just gonna look a mess everywhere you go, just so you can say, oh, I don't have to do that much. Baby, you need everything they got. You need everything they got. Everything they got. Okay? And I think that's another blindness that we need to name too, honey. Because y'all be saying y'all look good. But we can already see on your expression, honey, when a girl that already then took her time, honey, she making sure she drinking her water. She making sure she got her chlorophyll drops. Honey, she making sure she minding her business, honey. She taking care of her own self, honey. Okay? She probably got a man. Okay? She probably don't got no man. Okay? She's taking care of herself, honey. Her mind, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. Okay? And that's a woman that I respect. I respect a woman like that. I'm never going to sit on here and be like, oh, this girl doing all this. Oh, why she doing all that? You look a mess saying that. It's a form of mental illness for you to sit on here and look at someone taking care of their life, and you over there can't even get out the bed. You can't even get out the bed. You ain't never got out the bed. Shoot, y'all need somebody to be mean to y'all. Y'all love calling somebody a mean girl. No, baby, you need somebody to talk to you, honey, because your mama was never going to tell you. Because she was hating. She's the real mean girl. Yeah, let's talk about that. Y'all mamas be the real mean girls, okay? They don't even let y'all go nowhere unless it's involved eating, okay? That should be studied, okay? Maybe you should look into that more, honey, instead of looking at me and saying, oh, yeah, this girl over here, she thinks she all that, honey. She didn't got herself, oh, she doing all this, and she thinks she better than all of us. Well, if the shoe fits, honey, because I'm tired of telling y'all, oh, well, yeah, I am. Now what you gonna do about it? Put a spell on me now? You've been doing that. And what has that got you? You're still out of hand. Yeah, you're still out of hand, okay? So put the magic book up and go put a cookbook where you can cook at home. Stop going to Applebee's. Applebee's is good. I love Applebee's. I love Applebee's. I love Applebee's, okay? Even when I get even richer, okay? I'm gonna still go to Applebee's. I might even own an Applebee's. I don't know yet. But even I know that getting out of hand is not gonna do anything for you, okay? You can say, I still get men. I still get men. But then y'all the same ones that will look at a girl like me, got, doing what we gotta do to make sure we look good, inside and out. You see that I'm trying to take the actions, even if I'm not the skinniest of sticks. Okay? I know. But at least I'm still taking the actions. Y'all not taking no actions to do nothing. All y'all doing is hating on the next person that want to sit there, and then y'all be the main ones trying to be friends with a girl like me, a woman like me, and sit up there and be like, oh, and try to push plates on me and, push my goals down, honey, downplay me. I'm not going to be friends with you girls. So I don't really care, honey. And yes, I do have standards. I have a lot more standards than I did then. So no, I won't be hanging with no one that is out of hand. Thank you. Yes, y'all be mad when I say that, but I don't care. Y'all, I see how y'all are when y'all are with those out of hand friends. I went to the pool. What was it, yesterday? Was it yesterday that I went to the pool? Yes, it was yesterday that I went to the pool, because today's, I went yesterday. I went to the pool yesterday. It was a girl at the pool. I went live on my Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all go over there. It's this girl at the pool. She had a lot of kids at the pool. That's probably what y'all heard if y'all was on my live on Facebook. There's a lot of kids there. She looked like she probably was around my age. I'm not sure, but she did look like she probably was around my age, probably in her late 20s. She was not, I wouldn't say Respucia now. She had a shape, she had kind of like a shape like mine. But she had the belly. She had the belly though. The belly that overlap. Yeah, she had that. But the booty was back there, okay? And she just did a lot more work, you know what I'm saying? See, it would have been D, honey, D. But I can really tell that she didn't really love herself like that, because all I can hear the girl say was, she's out of hand, she didn't say that, but she's out of hand, and stuff like that. I'm thinking, she's a pretty girl, what I'm saying? Maybe she, works out, maybe she's trying to get that. But then, I think the insecurities really come out when, another person comes in, what I'm saying? When another person comes in that might not, be your same aesthetic and stuff like that, and stuff like that. It might be somebody that you might want to be like, or you might want to get some inspo from. But, a lot of girls have insecurities, and I can really tell, a lot of girls that have insecurities, they usually just tell you. And it's not really just telling you like to your face, but sometimes you have to really listen to girls that And she was a preference too. I really was kind of shocked. And I don't know if I'm gonna get any slack for saying that, which I really don't really give a damn. But she was a preference. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know how I feel about the preferences, but I just feel like, in society, the light skins, are, they're up there. You know what I'm saying? You're light skinned, you're in. You know what I'm saying? And so when I saw her, I'm already thinking, because we know we all do it. We all do it. We look at someone and you kind of judge them, and you gotta be like, okay, well, this girl ain't got no insecurities for real. And I probably think she got some insecurities, but you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really thinking about it like that. And sometimes I kind of gotta give myself a lot more grace than I do, cause I'm still humble, even though people don't think I am. I am still humble in a way, but not a way where I'm dimming my light. Okay, and so when I go around certain people, I'm not gonna say I kind of put them on a pedestal, but I would say that I kind of look at them through a different lens. So me not knowing the girl, I'm looking at her like, okay, she looked it good to me. To me, she looked a pretty girl. She looked it, like she was nice. She was talking to how she was talking to the kids, and like she just was engaged with the kids. I'm really about that. But I'm still not, I'm not really ready for having girlfriends and friends as girls right now, but just for how she was talking. And then as I was sitting there, it just looked like she was getting even more insecure. She even started eating at the pool. Like, she was saying how out of hand she is, but you eating a whole pizza at the pool. You eating the kids food that they left, you eating that. And then she looking over me while I'm going live. I'm doing my pictures and stuff like that. And you can just tell like she was just really bothered by that, and which I'm really used to that. It just was like, wow, like. And then this girl just moved here. I'm ruffling feathers at the pool. So it really just I feel like that really taught me something in the moment. Like, I just really need to give myself a lot more grace, because you can really see somebody, and I need y'all to do this too, honey. It's really not about somebody. Look, you can see somebody that's pretty and all that, and they probably got it. They probably got more than you. You see what I'm saying? But they're still gonna find a way to be like, okay, well, you got something I want, but I can't pay for it. You see what I'm saying? I can't pay for what you got, so I'm gonna be upset with you. Yes, I have a car. Yes, I have my own place, but you got something that I can't buy, so I'm gonna be upset with you about it. And I grew up with that, and no one taught me that. I had to really just see that for myself, and which I'm glad I did, because a lot of people, they get 50 years old, honey, and still don't know they can't even read the room. You're 50 years old, ma'am. That girl do not like you. She never did. Talking about you was together since kindergarten. She hated you even then. You couldn't pick it up then, honey, because she was too busy coloring with you, honey, but she was stealing your crayons. She didn't like you, okay? She never did. But hey, some people just got to learn the hard way, and I'm glad I learned younger, which I really wish I would have learned a little younger, honey. But hey, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in divine timing. I just feel like when life does, give you lemonade, give you lemons, just go ahead and make you a lemon drop, because making you some lemonade, baby, oh baby, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work out here. You gotta get you a little something stronger, honey. Get you a little lemon drop, honey, with the salt rim, not the sugar rim, the salt one. Cause yeah, it's a little too much out here, y'all. You be thinking somebody cool with you, rocking with you. Y'all over there busting champagne, honey, popping the champagne. They helping you pop the champagne, honey. You get in a situation, honey, they gone. They gone like some leftovers. They gone, and they ain't coming back. And guess what? They gonna tell everybody that it was your fault. But I don't really care about nobody doing the rumors on me. I really don't care, honey. People been talking about, honey, and it's still wrong. And look, it's still wrong to this day. Still wrong, honey. Be wrong, loud and wrong. But guess what? I don't have to be nowhere by you. I just let God take care of y'all, honey. That's all I do, honey. Because if I do it, y'all already know what's going to happen to my black ass. Black ass ain't going to wear no wigs. Ain't going to have no wigs in jail. But yeah, to keep from doing that, honey, I just woosah, honey, and just do my content and just mind my own business. That's the best thing to do right now, especially with a lot of stuff going on. Look at that wasp still there. Okay, I know that wasp. Look, that wasp trying not to get out of hand too. I know that's right, because baby, if you got a little too out of hand, I was gonna slap you with this shoe. Yeah, I was gonna slap you with this shoe, wasp. I'm sorry. Wasp cruelty might behind. Shoot, you might be the one Bill Gates the one saying, baby. No, baby. But yes, you guys, I had a good time talking about it, just yapping, you know. I really need to get on here more, but I'm working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Can't tell you that, honey, because we already know who listening. Everybody and their mama. The wrong mamas, though. But yes, make sure that y'all follow me on all my other platforms, you guys. I got some more content for you guys. I got some skits and stuff like that already. So yes, y'all been liking them skits. I was like, okay, hold up now. Wait, do y'all like the skits, honey? I thought y'all liked y'all but y'all still be looking at, you know, people still be looking at the my outfit of the days and stuff like that, which I love to show that. But yeah, oh, if you don't have Temu, you guys, I'm still with Temu, honey. I still love me a little Temu, honey. Y'all know my outfits and my wigs be coming from Temu, honey. So if you don't have Temu, it's a link in my description box, and you can just go directly to it, and you'll get a $100 coupon bundle with 30% off, honey. You already know y'all need the deals, honey. It's summertime, honey. Y'all losing this weight, honey, and y'all not getting out of hand. Y'all know y'all gonna need some new clothes, honey. Y'all already know. The clothes over there, honey, is looking good, honey. You gonna look like a billionaire, honey. You ain't gotta do too much. Yeah, you can pay $1,000, you can pay all that type of money, honey. But guess what? China already exposed everybody. So that's you and your money. That's you and your money. But you can give me some, though. You can give me some, honey. You can also donate to this channel. If you want to donate to this channel, if you want to, you can go on my description as well, honey. All that stuff that I have is in my description. My Amazon my Amazon storefront is on there. I gotta really update that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but y'all can just check on there. I got a couple of recommendations on there, probably a couple of outfits that you girls, you know, if you're not out of hand, you know, you're trying to get on your level up journey and stuff like that. We all doing this together. No, I'm not all the way where I want to go, but we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this together, honey. We gotta be snatched, okay? And not just snatched physically, we gotta be snatched everywhere and around life, okay? Especially if you black. Especially if you black, okay? But yes, you guys, it's the time. I might go live maybe later on my Facebook, but if not, y'all can check me on maybe later this week. I'm gonna try to go on live, honey. It is Mercury retrograde, so you know it's a lot of things, you know. I don't want to make no promises on no Mercury retrograde. Don't y'all be doing it, honey. And also, y'all got these exes coming back. Don't say Lauren didn't tell y'all, but these exes is coming back. It's gonna be a lot of people that y'all probably ain't seen before, ain't seen in a long time. They gonna be coming back. They'll be answering them exes texts. Yeah, them exes texts. Don't be answering them, okay? Unless you want to go back there and get disappointed, okay? Talking about some y'all finna get married, then Mercury retrograde come over. Y'all talking about some how y'all about to be in it somewhere else. So don't be left out bad and bougie and be on this Mercury retrograde going on, honey. And you then went back to the wrong person. Y'all better just go ahead and stay who y'all with, okay? Just go ahead and stay who y'all with, okay? If you ain't with nobody, just wait till after on the Mercury retrograde, honey. Go back. This is the time to reset, honey. Revisit the things that y'all, you know, had going on. Probably some old projects y'all had going on. How about y'all go back to that? Instead of trying to throw magic on someone else's stuff, how about you just go revisit this, honey? Because it ain't gonna work over here anyway. Okay, it really ain't gonna work over here anyway. So the best you can do is just go ahead and take the energy that you got, if you even have any. Just go ahead and pop your energy shot if you got to. but make sure you do something one step at a time at your goals, okay? Every day is not gonna be perfect. What kind of car is that? That's cute. Every day is not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. So a part of loving yourself, a part of self-love is showing up for yourself when no one else will. Me, I already know I'm not going, I won't be able to call my mom. I won't be able to call my dad. I won't be able to call no sister. So if I can't, I know I won't be able to do that, then who am I going to depend on? You know what I'm saying? I have to depend on God for one, and I have to depend on myself to show up for myself, because if I don't show up for myself, who the hell is going to show up? Ain't going to be no AI. It better not be no AI me. And y'all gonna give me a cute coin, cause baby, y'all can do the work all y'all want to, honey. Cause baby, look, I'll be collecting the checks, cause I won't have to even show up. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Oh, I didn't put this. But yes, you guys, this is a new week. I just need everybody to just get it done. That's all I can say. Just get it done. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. If it's a workout plan you got to do, you over here talking about something, I'm going to wait till Monday. You over here big as a whale, honey. You already know you need to get it together. Okay? You're out of hand. You're out of hand. Okay? And you're not loving yourself. So stop listening to them people talking about some, oh, baby, you look good. No, you're not. You are pushing 300 pounds. You haven't even washed your ass at all. At all. You didn't even brush your teeth. But all you did is reach over to the counter, reach over to your little table, because y'all know y'all don't be getting all the way up. You're going to reach to the nightstand and go get you that honey bun that you half eaten last night. Yeah, we not going to do that. We're not going to keep doing that, honey. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of lying to yourself, talking about something you look good? You don't. And you need somebody to tell you that you don't. And I'm going to be the one that's going to tell you, okay? Because I want somebody to tell me. I tell my man, I'll tell honey, if I'm getting a little out of hand, you better tell me now. And I tell him just like that. Shoot, he don't be scared to tell me, honey, baby, you know, you sure you're going to eat that tonight? Yeah, and I'm not, because sometimes I got to stop myself too, because I'm a big foodie. I remember it was a time where I just would go to the restaurant just because, you know, I ain't had no friends. I really don't have friends like that. You know, I really just, you know, friends was very much hard to come by, especially in my hometown. So just a lot of backstabbing going on. So I just like to go by myself. So really, I think that was just like the thing, like, okay, the food is my friend. I used to think the food was my friend. Yeah, and it's a lot of people that still do, okay? They still thinking that the food is their friend. But baby, that food is not your friend, okay? That meatloaf, ready to go to your thighs. Ready to go to your thighs. And ain't gonna say nothing about it, honey. It's gonna be sitting there like this. Like this. And you're gonna be sitting there wobbling and sad because you can't even get into the outfit that you've been looking at for years. Years. It been in your cart for years. We need to get it together, honey. You can get mad at me all you want to. You can get mad, honey. Throw the little witchcraft that you got, honey. The little witchcraft that you got left, baby, for me saying it, baby. But I don't give a damn. Okay? You're still gonna be big. You're still gonna have to wake up big, out of hand. You're still gonna have to wake up unhealthy. You can't breathe. You wiping your butt. You can't even breathe. Get it together. But anyway, you guys, I have to go. You said you left. You said I reach over for my blood. Oh my God. Well, look, just get it together, honey. You can't, Rome wasn't built in a day. McDonald's wasn't even built in a day. But don't go to McDonald's. Just go to your local Piggly Wiggly or go to your little Whole Foods or whatever y'all be going to your grocery store to get your little foods and stuff. Whole Foods. And cook y'all ass at home, honey. If you can't cook, honey, let your man cook, honey, because my man be cooking. Okay? I can't cook. Work for them. So, look, I be cooking sometimes. I be trying, okay? But if it ain't nothing easy, honey, look, I'm Gen Z. I'm the oldest of Gen Z, okay? Ain't nobody taught me how to cook either. So, if I wanted to learn how to cook, maybe I'll go to school for it. Maybe, if that's something, but I'm trying to get away from the food anyway. So, maybe it's best for me not to learn how to cook. Maybe I need to burn a couple of plates of dishes. But, Just continue to learn yourself. I'm not saying go be a stick. I'm not saying that, but go be fit, okay? Whatever that means for you, whatever that's for you and your height, go talk to your doctor. See what you need to do, okay? Stop getting mad, honey, because I promise you, them girls that got fit, that's fit, them girls that's, you know, sitting on six packs on top of six pack, honey, butt lifted up, honey, like it's been sitting there since they was born. Your ass is grass, honey, when it comes to the try to pick on them, talking about, so, oh, you this, that, baby. They is not in school no more, honey. They don't give a damn, honey. Because them girls over there, they is getting their lives, honey. I be seeing them traveling. They ain't worrying about no food. Food is the last thing on their mind. Because they too busy looking outside, honey. It's a whole sun up here. It's a whole grass, and it's a whole world out there to be just worrying about some food. Like the food is gonna leave. And if it do, honey, maybe you do need a little food to leave you. Okay? But we need to get it together. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to come on here and yap. I was outside and I said maybe I should just come out here because I've been inside for a little bit. I was watching the rest of my show that I still haven't finished. Y'all, I've been watching the show for months. Tyler Perry got me in a chokehold with these shows, honey. He been putting them left and right, honey. He must knew he was gonna get some allegations on him, honey. He said, let me just drop like it's hot. But honey, child, it better not been in my coffee. Okay. You said vegan cuisine, vegetarian cuisine. Yes, something like that, honey. You can even try that. You can even try that. A nice cuisine, honey. You said, yeah, Tyler's smart. He dropped just in time. Okay, I know. Look, he's a man. Look, he's a smart man now. He be with Oprah in now. Okay, he's smart. He's smart now. He's a smart man, honey. But look, not too smart. He done let the caucuses take his money because he want to not do what he was supposed to do, honey. You're not supposed to be doing that, honey. You know how many people could have been throwing themselves at Tyler? Child, please. This Tyler Perry, honey. Y'all can call him gay all y'all want to. Even if he was gay, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of women, honey, still, you know, trying to get to that bag, okay? We already know, okay? We already know. But, black men, we got to get together, honey. But that's another topic for another day. I have to go. I have to do a lot of more stuff I had to do. But make sure y'all go look at my channel. I have more content on the way. I'm posting. Make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook. Go follow me on Facebook. Make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook. I'm posting on there. I'm really posting on there more as usual. So make sure y'all go over there, comment, tell me what y'all like about the skits that I be doing and different videos I'm doing. Comment. I want to know what y'all talking about. I want to know what y'all think about my content. You know, I love my content, but you know, I do it for me and I do it for you guys. So let me know. Don't be shy. I know y'all be hating. Some of y'all be hating out the club, honey, but at least tell me something. Tell me something. Don't be outside the club, honey, because you can't get in. You can get in some comments though. But anyway, I'm gone. Make sure y'all put them donuts down. I'm gonna keep saying that, honey. Put them donuts down. Bye.